Now today, we were originally planning on filming the dueling paths. However, that track completely failed, so we decided it would be nice to bring back a returning event with a new style. Hi, I'm Dogbot300 and welcome to event 13 of 16. This is the funnel maze. Looks a little bit different, as the maze part is a lot more mazy, as you can see, with a bunch of new track pieces as a part of a whole new track. Let us know if you want us to bring this one back. And now I am rhyming a bit too much, so let's look at our example team run today. It will be Tux. I believe that leaves one more example team left, and we will be seeing them next time. But look at these guys go. Pretty simple track. We will be doing a 4 marble by 4 heat bracket until our final heat, where we will determine our 3 medalists for today. So, without further ado, let's get right into our first match. As you can see, it's a pretty not too complicated of a course. In the Labyrinth, Snowball Effect, the Martians, and Phoenix will be our first to try it. Down we go, Labyrinth, getting that early lead. Phoenix pushing through and taking it from him. Snowball Effect, too, in that maze. Can be quite a deadly zone. Labyrinth manages to push back in a second. Martians almost gets ahead of him, but Labyrinth still manages to keep it. Phoenix ahead of them the whole time. So Labyrinth and Phoenix will be moving on. Next up we have Lyman Dashers, Caffeine Cruisers, Skyfire, and Crystal Clear. Starting off now. Crystal Clear, first in that funnel. Caffeine Cruisers, however, doing quite well. Skyfire, however, will be the ones to push ahead, but Caffeine Cruisers jumps through that loop and gets through first. And then in that maze, Crystal Clear pushes through, eliminating Skyfire and Lyman Dashers. What an impressive last maneuver from Crystal Clear. Anyway, next up, here is Tidal Wave, Pumas, Titans, and Seahorses. Starting before I can even introduce them, Tidal Wave getting that early lead, followed closely by the Seahorses, who will be getting through that second funnel first. And out of that last maze, followed by Tidal Wave. Those two teams will be moving on. Titans and Pumas will both be eliminated. Our last heat of round 1, we have Caramel Swirlers, River Rapids, Electric Eels, and Snow Wolves. Caramel Swirlers and Electric Eels getting that early lead. Electric Eels pushing through into that second funnel. Snow Wolves catching up quickly, though. And both him and Caramel Swirlers will be getting out first. Caramel Swirlers, by a long shot, getting out that final side. Snow Wolves making it just barely in front of Electric Eels and then River Rapids. Not much they could do there. Caramel Swirlers and Snow Wolves will be moving on, but we still should congratulate our 8 eliminated teams after that first round. As you can see, Skyfire currently leads the pack. Titans and Electric Eels behind them, then Martians and Snowballs. No DNFs yet. Quite impressive. For this is certainly a very chaotic track, as you can already tell. And not your usual track either. Those maze funnels tend to mix things up way more than normal funnels ever would. So, we're going to see a lot of new maneuvers. Demonstrating that are our next 4 teams, our first 4 teams of round 2, which will be Labyrinth, Caffeine Cruisers, Tidal Wave, and Caramel Swirlers. There they go. Tidal Wave getting into that red funnel first and manages to push ahead of Caffeine Cruisers, who almost overtook them. Caffeine Cruisers following close behind. Tidal Wave still keeping his lead, followed by Caffeine Cruisers. Caffeine Cruisers gets ahead in that split half, and Tidal Wave falls clear off the track, eliminating them entirely. Labyrinth manages to get ahead in his place, and he will be moving on to the finals, and Caramel Swirl is just barely not making it. Here we have a replay. As you can see, they get into that maze with too much speed, just trip right on over the edge, getting them a DNF. Still, worst they can do is 8th place. So if I were them, I would be thankful. Anyway, we have the Snow Wolves, Phoenix, Crystal Clear, and the Seahorses. There they go. Snow Wolves getting another lead. Can they get their 4th gold medal? It appears not, as the Phoenixes and Crystal Clear seem to do much better. Crystal Clear holding a crazy lead. Phoenix is pushing ahead in that split section, but Crystal Clear just barely manages to re-overtake Seahorses, who actually had a lead over them for a second. Seahorses and Snow Wolves now eliminated, and we are on to our finals. Labyrinth, Caffeine Cruisers, Phoenix, and Crystal Clear. Besides Crystal Clear, not too many I've seen in a lot of finals for a while. Labyrinth pushes ahead first. Caffeine Cruisers and Phoenix follow closely behind, and they're all in that second funnel. It's too close to tell. Labyrinth gets an early lead. Caffeine Cruisers pushes ahead in the split section for 2nd place. And Phoenix comes in 3rd. Crystal Clear giving up altogether and jumping right off that track. Not great sportsmanship, but still can't put them any lower than 4th place. Meanwhile, Seahorses, Snow Wolves, Caramel Swirlers, and Tidal Waves, in that order, all didn't make it past round 2, so they will be getting 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th respectively. But we've had a lot of teams without too many medals podium today, so let's congratulate them. Congratulate the Phoenixes, the Caffeine Cruisers, and Labyrinth. Congrats to those 3 teams, as well as all of our marbles who competed today. And I cannot believe it. What am I looking at? It appears that Snow Wolves and Crystal Clear are the only teams left who can win Marbolian League 2026. This has to be some kind of record. I simply don't believe it. Can Snow Wolves be the first team in history to win before we even get to our final event? Well, we still have 3 events left to see, but wow, what a shocking turn of events. Anyway, Seahorses managed to retake that 3rd place spot from the Martians. Crystal Clear still holding that 2nd place spot, and that is our podium right now. But anyway, I have been your host, Dogbot300, and thank you all so much for watching.